Hey guys, we're back with another update from Kelcie. If you haven't been following us yet, we've been following Kelcie through her building process because I really want to share with you guys what that looks like because some people don't know when they're going to look at a house. Am I going to buy? Am I going to build? So we really want to share with you a personal live experience and what that looks like. So what has happened since the last time we were here?
The last time I think everything was pretty much done. We hadn't done drywall yet.
Right.
So the drywall got hung. Actually, that took it's a pretty smooth process. They did fairly quickly, and we had guys in here even on the weekend working on that. So 3 to 4 days that was done, painted, and then now I feel like we have just seen progress daily. So weather's been kind of on our side in our favor, which helps. But everything's been ordered and finalized, and we kind of just waiting for the move-in date. But flooring getting done right now as we speak. We have working lights and fresh coat of paint, and so
yeah,
I think we've seen a lot of progress since the last update.
I think so too. I think last time we were here, we talked about you guys had just done a walkthrough, right? So the drywall wasn't up yet, and that's when you were able to kind of make some changes at that point if you wanted to, and I think that you did, and kind of switch some things around, kind of a last minute, like, you know, until you really see it firsthand. And luckily you guys were able to do that, and kind of had to debate some things, but really had to evaluate, you know, long term, was it worth it to make those changes? So and then like you said, the drywall now, and I feel like it's coming along a lot quicker than I thought.
Yeah, I think sometimes when we first started, they were like, who wants to make a bet? We'll be in like January, and now I'm like, I think we're looking at fall. I know.
I feel like it's like a lot quicker than you think.
Yeah.
So remind me again what the start date was.
We broke ground May 5th.
Okay, so you're like 3 full months in. Yeah.
So
maybe.
I've been kind of told the inside's gonna take a lot longer. You don't see that progress, kind of, but
yeah,
flooring should be done hopefully early next week. Start finishing up the outside, and then cabinets, countertops, all that kind of stuff will get done. The tile work I think will take the longest. So kind of waiting. Everything though I don't think has been back ordered except we have the deck, but other than that we should be rolling. I definitely think the last month was the most stressful. Like I said, I never thought he would have much of an opinion, and TJ did. So I feel like once we got past that month and kind of just like, okay, we gotta get this done and move on.
Yeah.
It went pretty, honestly, it's not been a horrible, I feel like every time people get finished, it's always kind of a bad experience.
Sure.
But right now we're kind of like, I would do it again.
I feel like you guys just had like a couple little like debates. Yeah. So, and you were able to work through that. And also too, I'm curious, like, so you're 3 months in and you're at least 6 months in, like, you know, just deciding to build, right? So you've been, you know, seeing what's going on in the market and seeing what's being, you know, listed and sold. Curious, like, every day you see houses that are for sale, do you still think I made the right decision? Like, I love what I'm building here and there's nothing else to hit the market that I'm like, oh gosh, I wish I would have waited.
I think I'm not a person that can do renovations. Some people are really DIY people. I'm not. I'd just rather hire it out and have someone do it for me. And I haven't seen anything updated in kind of that. I do think people don't realize the expense it is to build.
Right.
And I think that's it.
Because we were just talking before we started filming about landscape. Right. So that's something that you have to take into consideration. So you're going to be like, hopefully updating us on that, you know, what that cost looks like, and maybe that's something you have to do in phases. But that's I think that's always a cost that a lot of people don't think about.
Oh, and I think
super important.
You think square footage wise and the price that you can get, you definitely can get a home already built a lot cheaper.
Right.
And you think of all the little things like the fees you're paying here and there, and so definitely you're not gonna build cheaper than just buying an existing home. I kind of say 300. You should start there, and it's going to go up. It's not going to go any lower than 300,000, and that's just what you kind of have to think about. And I think it's so easy to say, oh, we'll just build it. Right. And that's kind of how my mindset was initially. And I'm like,
because I remember talking, and you're like, do you think? And I was like, I think it's going to be more than you think.
Yeah.
And then when you guys got the numbers, I mean, you were still realistic, so you knew, but I think you were even a little surprised, like, really?
Yeah. And I say this too to people that are like, I'm going to build in 2 to 3 years. The costs are going up every month, and I don't think you put into that. So what you're going to get, you know, this house was built a couple years ago, and I'm like, already in 2 years, the price has already dramatically changed, and I think you don't take that into consideration. So like, I'm going to save and do this, and it's great to have dreams, but you just kind of have to be realistic too.
Sure.
And kind of see where you want. And I'm sure you could definitely take an existing home and redo it cheaper than you can do a build at this point. But it's brand new, and you get what you want. And so pros and cons to both, I think.
Well, I think things are coming along really well. I enjoyed seeing the drywall today and the flooring, and we kind of talked about like your tile and different things you're going to do, so I'm excited to see how that rolls along. So thank you for providing us with the update. We're looking forward to hearing more about the process as you move forward, and hopefully not too much longer.
Yeah.
So thank you,
We'll have a
Kelcie.
move-in date, the next update.